Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 12 of the February Daily Draw. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Linestrider Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch, Imbolc Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay. The Hierophant. So, it's just more about our spiritual path and the keys to unlock the next stage of our spiritual journey. So maybe we'll receive some keys to unlock the next stage of our spiritual journey, principles to apply, truths, bits of knowledge that we can use in our lives and apply in our lives to help us to grow spiritually and to move us forward on our spiritual journey. Maybe there's a door of opportunity there for us, but we need the key to unlock the door and walk through it. So we need the right key, or the right keys to unlock the potential of this opportunity. And somehow we will receive these keys. We will receive the teaching that we need. We will read something. We will hear something. Someone may share something with us. We may just have an idea that comes into our mind, a realization, an illumination while if we meditate. It may be just something that comes into our minds that is a revelation for us, and it's probably something we've been aware of within ourselves, but have not yet noticed. And it just takes a bit of light to shine upon it, and we suddenly realize that the bit of knowledge or truth that we need has been there all the time. And that's the key we've been looking for to unlock the next stage, to unlock that door of opportunity through which we can step into the next stage of our spiritual journey. So be open to receiving new knowledge, new information, or it could just be bringing back to remembrance knowledge that we once knew but have not used for a while and have forgotten about. And we've left the key lying around somewhere, and and all of a sudden we come across it, we're reminded of it, and it's like, oh, here's the key. Didn't realize this was here. And then we may spend a moment thinking about, what's this the key for? Which door does this open? Which door does this go into? But after a while, we realize where the key belongs, and we can use it. And maybe explore a room, I'm stretching the metaphor here, that we haven't been in for a while, that we may need to go back into. It may have become a bit of a dusty room. We need to do a bit of dusting, remove the cobwebs, and remind ourselves of something we once held a belief in, or some principle that we once were quite used to using, but I've moved away from for a while. But now is the time to go back to it. So it could be bringing some kind of remembrance of things that we once knew, and it's bringing it back to the forefront because it's now, we didn't necessarily need it for a while, but now we need it for what's ahead. Maybe we will find a new way, a new use for that principle, that room. Maybe we'll find new things in that same room once we open it back up with the key that we bring back to remembrance. So this is about getting the keys, the principles, the knowledge that we get to grow and solidify our spiritual knowledge and our spiritual growth as we move forward. So we always ready to learn, to be reminded of things that maybe we've sort of have gone to the back of our minds that we need to bring back out. Anything like that, that we need to always be teachable, to learn to express those same principles maybe in new ways, and also to pass these keys on, to point out these keys to others where we have the opportunity, so they too can learn from the knowledge that we possess. We can become teachers as well as pupils in the spiritual sort of education system. But primarily, it's for our spiritual growth and development as we move forward. And we will be provided with the keys we need in order for that to take place. And that's what the Hierophant comes to tell us and promise us. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Dream realm. It may be that we will be, if we're the kind that maybe dreams will be something where we experience some new information. The world of dreams, the symbolism used can impart some lesson or information to us that we need to learn. And often the key to this is remembering dreams or knowing what you've dreamt. This is something that I don't do. But it can bring the transformation and change that we need. It may be a way of our subconscious bringing back the key, knowledge and information in a way that's not too confrontational. It's what comes in, while we're asleep, and it comes from our subconscious. Here it says, not everything is what it seems. Bring yourself back from all time and all places as a new perspective can be seen. Is getting a new perspective on things. Maybe we've had our parts of ourselves have been shattered for experience. We need to do a bit of bringing everything back to where it needs to be so that we can have a new perspective for the thing for the next stage that we need. But if you are someone that has had messages through dreams, and maybe that's tailed off for a while, and maybe it's something that's going to come back to you. This may be something, and so as soon as you can, if you remember a dream and you wake up, write down as much as you can about the dream. You don't necessarily have to understand it, just recall what happened, and you may then the symbolism and it may come to you later on. But don't worry, if not, the universe will provide other means. The key information is to get it. The thing here is the gaining of new information, and that will become the keys to unlocking your spiritual development and growth. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 13. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.